All right, I'm gonna be serious for 1 second. I'm not gonna smile or nothing.
Stop staring.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do?
Welcome to the We Just Talking podcast. It's your girl Talkin, and we right here. We live with episode number 3. Started out with Aunt Glizzy. Don't worry about the second, that other person, but we have. But do we call you Mike or do we call you Polo Mike?
Whatever y'all want.
King?
Whatever y'all want to call me. Polo, Mike.
Okay.
You know,
It's
King.
King.
You see, King. That's what I got this for, King.
So wife, life, Mike. Where did that come from? Like, what made you start it? What got you into these bikes?
This is very interesting. So
Yeah, let's talk about that because I don't think a lot of people know that about you.
I ain't like riding bikes at all.
Really?
No, I hated it. A lot of noise and dudes come up and down the block, Willie, and I'm like, you know, I looked up to one of them. He was my old head now. You know, I don't know if he want me to say his name, but yeah.
You say
KDY man. He know everybody know. If you know, you know. My KDY man.
Okay.
He used to come through my neighborhood. I'm from 6th Street South. He used to come through our neighborhood, Willie. And, you know, back then, it wasn't as good as now, but back for a little kid to see it at, you know, 10, 9, he didn't know me. I ain't really know who he was. So he Willie through, you just jump up and down, like the ice cream truck came. Ah. So, you know, I was into it then, but as I got older, it wasn't a big thing. You see him, but it's like, all right, cool. It's cool. That's it. It's just cool. Football was my thing. And, you know, when I got a certain age, dude owed me some money. Random dude. I know his uncle.
Right.
His uncle was good dude, literally. One of my old best friends, he got a bike and he was riding. But I still wasn't like really into it. That was him. That was his thing. Like, yeah, I ride bikes. I'm gonna be good. Da, da, da. So, you know, as I go with my best friend house, he got the YouTube videos on. I'm watching my good man from Baltimore. Okay. And I'm watching people from out Philly and New York. I'm watching them like just, you know, ride their bikes. You know, all the old heads I know now. They ride their bikes. Oh, that's cool. It look cool in their cities. But in DC, like, I never really seen DC before. Really seen it. Like, people still ain't see DC. They think they seen it. They ain't see it. So, you know, do owe me some money. So basically, I wanted some smoke with him type, you know.
Right.
I ain't a dude that's a killer, but I wanted all the smoke. Like,
Okay, with the bikes.
No, not with the bikes. I didn't ride bikes yet.
Oh, okay.
This is how I got the bike.
This
is how I started.
Who owed you this money, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, cool.
So I wanted some smoke behind it. Like, I wanted to see that man. When I seen him, I was trying to fight, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever's gonna go on was gonna go on. You feel me? So, you know, I get a phone call like, yeah, bro, I got a 4-wheeler for sale. Come get the junk. I'm selling it for this amount of much money, and they worth this. Back then, Craigslist was lit. That was it back then. Wasn't none of the stuff they got now.
Right.
You gonna answer your phone in the middle of the jump, bro?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Stop playing with me, bro. I want you to the side. So now go ahead and play. So look. So
Just act right.
the dude owes some money. I got a bike. Boom.
Okay.
I got the bike. We squash whatever we squash. Good. We cool to this day.
Right.
So I try to be tough, fake like I ain't like. I rode the bike. I faked to my friends like,
So was it a
like,
4-wheeler or
yeah,
a
4-wheeler. It was a 4-wheeler. I never forget it. It was a 4-wheeler. I rode the jump like, oh, I like this. You know, when I was away from my friends, but when I got back, I don't want this shit. I'm about to get the money. Sold the first jump I ever had. Then I got a little Pet Boys jump, and I was with my good light skinned man. You know, so I'm with my man Joe.
Okay.
We like, I got a little Pet Boys bike. I'm riding the Pet Boys bike, but it was so much fucking fun. Then I was like, this is really fun. Damn.
So what's the Pep Boys bike?
It's like a little bike.
4-wheelers?
No. It was a dirt bike, but it was like a Pep Boys jump, like basically the worst of the worst bike. It was like a 125cc, and it was little. Right. So I'm big as hell, 20 on the bike like this, bam, going without doing what I'm doing. The bike blows up on me, I throw it in the woods. So I had some change back then.
Right.
So I was like, I called my man like, hey, bro, that was fun, bro. I blew the bike up, but I'm gonna go buy me one. I go buy this Polaris 500 the next day. We come back out riding. I never forget this like it was yesterday. This is what made me turn up though. So I started riding. I really wasn't that good. So I'm riding on the street, not knowing what I'm doing. As soon as we come out, I go let the dude I told you I looked up to, when I say I was a kid, I actually met him throughout the years.
Okay.
I go around Livingston Road. I go around there. I let him get on my bike real quick. He get on my bike for a second, up and down the block. You know, that's how we show respect to the older people, people who ride with us. Go around the hoods, give him the bike, let him go around the block a couple times, get back on, go to the next hood type stuff. So I let him do it. He came back, pulled up. It's a switch on the bike, an on and off switch. So when you turn it this way, it don't matter if the key turned or not, it's not gonna come on. So he pulled back up, he hit the switch. I'm so much of a beginner that I don't even know nothing about the switch for real. This is like my second day ever riding in my life.
Right.
So police pull up deep. This what made me hate the police too. This what made me turn up on their ass.
Okay.
Police pull up deep. I'm like, oh my God, no. I'm trying to start it. I get off, run.
Oh my God.
Nah, for real, I'm scared. I was mad as shit. I get off, I hop on the back of my man bike. He pull off. They look at me. We got your bike. Da, da, da. So yeah, police laughing at me. We ride back. I'm like, they laugh. You want it? Come get it. I'm like, so I never seen this in my years of living. This would turn me up right here. The dude got on my bike, while all the whole hood right there. This nigga's a dumbass. He didn't even turn the switch on. Click, turned my bike on. Started it up and started riding up and down the block. And then he pulled a wheelie out. I looked at him. I said, he ain't just play with me like that.
So this was after the police took your shit?
The police officer tucked my bike, got on it, rolled it up and down the street. He didn't even turn the switch on.
Police.
Start riding my bike in my face. So I'm on the back of my man bike. We ain't running from him or nothing though. We like in a safe distance because if you know Livingston, it's a field right there. So we all the way on the other side of the field. I'm watching him whoa, up the street. It wasn't no good wheelie. It was a fast jump. But it's like, this motherfucker just tucked my bike and started wheeling. That's a bet.
Okay.
Came back strong. I bought the bike probably like 2 days later. Paid like $3,000 for this jump. It was a yellow LTZ 400.
You only 20?
Yeah, I was 20. I had it going on back then. So long story short, I bought a LTZ 400. People know what that is. So when I bought that jump, I had got locked up. Like 2 days later, I had to turn myself in from a charge I did.
Okay.
So I had a charge going on back then where they gave me a choice. Like they didn't give me a choice. I gave them the choice basically. They was trying to give me 5 years probation, and I asked my lawyer like, hey, how much jail time I can do if I don't want probation. So he told the prosecutor, like, asked him, like, what y'all do if he want to take jail time and no probation. That's the best decision I ever made in my life at 20.
Okay.
So I took like a little 6-month bid or something like that. I think it was like 6 months. Yeah, I got sentenced to like 6 months. You do half of that in Virginia when you do a misdemeanor, so it was 50%. So I did 90 days off of that and came home. No probation. I came home and I got on the bike. Ain't nobody even know like what was going on with me and that, but I dreamed about it every day in jail. Every day I dreamed about it. I'm like, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna learn how to wheelie. I'm gonna think about all the videos with the Wild Out Boys, Wild Out Willie Boys, you know, the Wild Boys, whatever. You know, you feel what I'm saying, the people up in New York. I'm just thinking about all them wheeling, you know, all the legends wheeling, you know. So I'm just in my head like, I'm gonna be like them. You know, I had a dude from Baltimore that I used to look up to named Pee Wee. He had a mohawk. That's how I even start rocking the mohawk. He had a mohawk, and he used to wheelie a quad like I got. So I'm like, when I come home, I'm gonna be like him.
So you got your mohawk?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything.
Okay.
So it was him, another guy named Fat Mark, and another dude named Pee Wee. So it was 2 Pee Wees and a Fat Mark. Like those was my Baltimore idols.
Right.
And then you had Chino, of course, and then dude named Lil Dab and Willie Wayne, who's like the orchestrator of, you know, like the organizer of they riding. Yeah. So when I came home from jail, I got me a mohawk. I got on my bike.
Did people be like, what the fuck did you just do with your damn head?
Yeah, it was like a little, it was to a good thing though. It was that's how I started looking adorable and shit when I started doing that stuff. You know, when I had to cut my hair was little as shit, so it was one of them situations.
Y'all looking adorable.
Nah, no funny shit, my hair was little
You
as
ever
shit.
like dotting it?
No, I ain't that sweet. Come on now. If I played in the NFL, yeah. Listen, I ain't a rich. When you rich, you start trying shit. That's it. I ain't rich. Listen, I am not rich.
You just have blonde mohawks. I was like, oh.
I ain't doing that. That's dead. So I came home. I started wheeling with nobody know. I started practicing. So I was coming home every single day. So I go in my little street where my baby mother used to live at, wheelie up and down, falling, boom. I'm gonna get this. Get back on the bike, do it again, boom. I was falling every day. But then after the morning wheelie session, I'll actually stay on my bike all day and just go hit the city. Go around everybody's neighborhoods. You feel what I'm saying? So back then, I was big on that, trying to look dumb or like the worst person. Yeah. So I always had like a little swag to me. So I started wearing like all the new Jordans. Me and my man that died, with all the new Jordans on the bikes, goggles to the side, all the accessories that's cute for a girl to be like, damn, oh yeah, he flies. So even if I couldn't wheelie, it was like, well, now I get on his bike. I'm getting on his bike right there. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So that's what I was big on when I first started because I didn't know how to wheelie basically. So then one day, dude was recording me named Peasy, man. He was recording me, and we was going down Benning Road. You know how you make that left on Benning Road off of 7th Avenue? You pass Marble Pike, make that left. I was getting on Benning Road. He was shooting us in the camera, and he was in the back of a pickup. So it was like, didn't nobody know I knew how to wheelie back then or nothing. I never forget I had a yellow Helly Hansen on with a Chicago Bulls hat on. So
How old were you?
I was like 22,
Okay.
something like that. So the camera just shifted to me. So when the camera shifted him, I was like, so out of like all these hundreds of people out here, everybody okay, but I feel like I'm better than everybody right now. And don't nobody know. And he got the camera out. I started wheeling. And then like back then, letting your hand go off the wheel was like, nobody was doing it. So not only did I let my hand go, I took my head off and started talking shit in the camera. Like, yeah, y'all already know what time it is. Polo King underscore Shorty.
You just decided.
Nah, it was like I was scared, but
You said, fuck it.
it's just like camera was right there, so I was good under pressure. So when I noticed I was good under pressure, I started trying shit. Just like you said when you're a millionaire.
Faking and shit.
Yeah, I started faking for the camera. So then I had to live up to expectations after that. So people seen that YouTube video probably got like, back then, got like 50K. Back then, YouTube wasn't him. That's 2012, 2013, you feel what I'm saying? So YouTube wasn't big, so 50K is all the people in the area watching, you know, we still on Chief Keef, don't like back then. So everybody trying to make homemade videos and looking at everybody homemade videos back there. So when I did it, it was like, I went to a TCB function, it was like, oh yeah, that's Polo, what's up, son? I heard about him, he popular, but I ain't really know him, I ain't understand. So then, I was labeled as good, so then I get a phone call probably like two weeks later or something like that. Like, yeah, Yo Gotti and them having a video shoot up 37. We want the bikes out. For real, who he doing a video shoot with? Shaq Lizzy. Oh damn, that's all right. He up and coming. Shaq Lizzy up and coming. I mean, I know a rack of people that he hang with or whatever. Like personally, I mean, I seen him. We've been in the same room a lot of times. Like we cool. We ain't never had no bad words in there. But like we ain't like personal here with it. You feel what I'm saying? But mutual respect thing. So I'm like, shit. I'm about to get the truth together. My man basically got the truth together, but it was like we want y'all to come. You feel what I'm saying? They reached out for the bike. Like we did. It's gonna look good for the city. Cool. We did that, and it was like in the video, I'm showing off. Put shot on the front, you know, had some fun with that. Put my wheels on two sides. There's a rock of females up there. Instagram just came out, so I started my Instagram probably like 2-3 days before we did the video shoot. When I left Shaq Lizzy video shoot, I had 10K on Instagram. I didn't know what it was. Like I was like, all right, okay, I'm following 150 people in 10K, and I really wasn't on that. Like I posted something, and I didn't know what likes and none of that stuff was. My first picture on Instagram when I was riding bikes, that jump got like 1,300 likes and like 100 and something comments. So me personally, I'm like, okay, people just like the thing. So I didn't know I was popular, but I knew I was good at riding bikes. So the more I loved riding bikes and got better, the people actually made me better. The more I got better, the more it started to grow, and I didn't understand. So we did that. Then, you know, of course, my good man Murder. Everybody know who he is in the city. My good man Murder called like, yeah, bro, man, we about to do something with Fat Trail. We about to do No Lanes video. We around Palmer Park. Come around here with the gang. So we went around there. It was lit. You feel what I'm saying? It was lit. Like, oh yeah, we lit. Fat Trail happy, he chilling. We vibing. Everybody vibing. Like, and then it shot from there. Like Fat Trail gave me the shout out, and it was like those was the only two people that was popping back then. It was them two, and then you had Wale. But Wale was, you know, he was already commercial there. Them two was city going to. They was getting to their peak, so they was popular, and that was the only popular people in the city for real. So when I got posted, I was a little, you know, I was happy, but it was like, all right, I still didn't understand that I was actually about to be popular. So from that, it went from, yeah, hey, bro, you know, Dirk and them coming in town. This 2013. You feel what I'm saying? The song was back then. What was the song? They Hating on Me was the song back then. Why you hating on la da da? That song was popping back then. So it was like, okay, Dirk, I seen him with Chief, but we love Chief Keef. What Chief Keef at? But it's like, at the end of the day, we met Dirk, and he real live be in the trenches, and he a real nigga. So when you meet him, yeah, it was one of them things that I judged, like, all right, Chief Keef the main dude in their whole little section, and us being from DC, not knowing what's really going up there, that's how we looked at it. So when he came down, he really was like, oh shit, I'm trying to get on the bike with y'all. I want to ride to the club, and I go to my show at the club. That's a real nigga right here. Like, it ain't no security around this man. This is his men. they, you know, they with the shits. So when you see stuff like that, it's like, I want to fuck with him. He good dude.
Yeah.
So then you get shout outs from people like that, and it grows more. But I'm still not understanding that I'm popular. So that's how it really started. From there, I just wanted to go out of town after that. I want to meet these people that I used to look up to. So I go to Baltimore, meet the greats. Go to New York, meet the
So
greats.
you ride your bike to Baltimore?
No.
Oh,
You go to the U-Haul, get you a little joint.
Okay. I
Enclosed.
always wondered that because when I
enclosed
see-
for you.
I was looking like, okay, well, if he's in LA, how the bike getting there?
Nah, see, when I was in LA, it was already bikes out there. Like
Okay.
somebody I was messing with actually bought me a whole quad. He got it to this
Okay.
day though. He bought me a whole quad, so every time I go there, I got a bike to ride. But shout out to India Love and Morgan Westbrook. They, when I went to go visit and seen them, they made it so that I had a bike too. Like they little people's 9 boy and all them out there. They made sure, like, oh yeah, get him a quad. You know, my best friend got a dirt bike. I got a 4-wheeler. We was chilling. Huh? Who in love?
I thought you said India Love.
Oh, no, yeah, in love, yeah.
Okay.
That's it. You hear me?
Okay,
That's it. She all right, man. It's cool.
that's nice. And I've seen you doing like these willies and shit. Do you have like a pair of bad jeans, or you just put on anything? Do you have like your bike clothes? Because I be seeing you in some nice shit.
You want to see my bike clothes? I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. You can just put it on in the middle of this when you said you got bad stuff, and I'm gonna show you how much money I go through. So white Air Force Ones is like my special riding shoes.
Okay.
They double soled it, and the top is not too soft, but they're not too hard where you can't do too much. So I use white Air Force Ones as like my trademark. Air Force Ones that I bought, I think Nike should just go ahead and give me a contract for real because
Why not? Tell them to give you a couple dollars. Tell them to give you a couple dollars.
yeah, because like I probably spent like over 100,000 just shoes that I messed up though.
Okay.
Over the years, like you gotta think over 10 years, spending 100,000 ain't nothing over 10 years. You feel what I'm saying? Because you gotta think 100, 200. Like recently, I just wrote up some Alexander McQueen's. I bought them, wore them one time.
And you said I'm around.
I don't like designer though. They ain't me. I rather represent the city and what we stand for.
Sweet gang.
Yeah.
Top and the crew and all of them.
So I rather represent the people that's here. I don't really like give my money to them. I can afford it because you can see I can afford shit. No funny.
for sure.
Like I had this before unemployment hit, so it's proven fact. So I ain't had to go to unemployment to get my rollie or my change.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, okay, because I got a buzz down.
For real. Yeah, I mean, you can put the water on it if you
I
want
got a
to.
buzz down.
I'm just saying, but it's cool though. I'm just saying you can.
This is my good watch. This is my good Aldo watch. My $60. My Aldo. My buzz down.
Ain't nothing wrong with Aldo.
Okay, you got so do it really not tech? Because I never seen
Nah, that's a
one of
lie.
these.
Fuck no, that shit text, man.
Oh, let me
That
see.
shit is a saying, man. It's certain jumps that do and certain
Oh,
jumps that
this
don't.
is not. Let me.
It's certain jumps that do and certain jumps that don't.
This
basically.
is nice.
And you can go ahead and take. You got some water in here? You can go to the ice
What does the
machine.
water do?
I mean, you can tell it was real or fake, basically,
that's-
because
that's-
you put it in that water, man.
That's what you were saying when you said you had this before the unemployment.
Yeah, I
Because you
did.
know the niggas was getting the PPP. Take this thing.
Did that beforehand. You like it? You can put it on for the rest of the segment if you want
That's
to.
okay, because I'm gonna act like I forgot. Yeah.
That's on you. That's on you if you can make it to the
Like I forgot.
if you can make it to the parking lot. That is on you.
I act like I forgot.
Now for you can wear that for all day.
No.
I'm put it right here then. It's gonna just look at you.
Now you could have had it on. You was looking sweet. Put your little jewelry on.
Ain't about looking sweet, man. Go ahead, man. You funny as shit. Nah, I'm fucked up.
So listen. So do you consider yourself? Well, I know a lot of people do. They consider you as an influencer.
You can say that because little kids look up to me. That's where most of my followers come from. Like the younger crew. Like even people that's riding now that's 21 and stuff like that. You gotta think. When I was riding 8 years ago, they was 13, so they was looking at YouTube like, oh, you know, damn, that's lit. Like my little good man, Corey, Miguel, and they crew, they used to look up to like, you know, Big 28 and us and me, my waves. But you know, now we riding together. These my men. But you gotta think it's an inspiration for real to everybody.
Okay. So has it been like more of a benefit or?
Both.
Okay.
And I mean, I can get into that too.
Like the pros and the cons.
Both, yeah, because then, you know, it was like, at first when I was young and I didn't have that much to lose, I ain't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm in the city every day. Then the dudes start getting smart on us. Oh, when he ride, we gonna get him a warrant. We know his face. We gonna just wait and then issue him a warrant whenever. We ain't gonna chase him no more. Because we used to get chased all the time. So now it's like, we don't even care if we chase you or not or catch you. We gonna just give you the warrant at home and we can just see you eating pizza with your family and lock you up.
Right.
It happened a couple of times. My good man got locked up at the club. We in the club. They surrounded the whole club with 1 million police that came in there.
Do you like the attention?
No, hell no. I told you I ain't want it. It wasn't for the attention. That's why.
I mean, because sometimes it's unknowingly and unconsciously it comes because you don't expect it. Such as myself, we don't expect to go viral.
Nah,
then when it happens, it's like what do you do?
But you gotta think. Some people go viral from trying to go viral doing things, but some people go viral from doing things they actually love. So that's why I was blind to that. I was really getting popular. I was blind when I had 50K on the gram 5 years ago, and it was like, oh, you got 50K, and this and that. It was a pros and a cons because you got girls that are like, no, you too popular, I can't talk to you. Whole time they don't know me. They just see Instagram and think that's me.
And that's another thing that I experienced too, the lack of genuineness. I don't even know if that's a word. But have you experienced that too? Like people see this number, oh, we got 100,000
count you right out.
Yeah.
It happens. I know it happened to you, a female too.
Yeah.
So
it's different for me.
But you probably benefit more than.
I don't. It's not, and I don't think people understand. I think that people think that because
If you're not giving no ass up to a nigga that's popular, then you're not gonna benefit. That's what they probably think about you. But real life, you should benefit more.
I think I don't. Honestly, let me tell you something. Moment of transparency. Before my viral moments, before February, because I just became viral in February of this year. So it's new. It's still new for me. And I had only had 6,000 followers prior to the 100 and. Woo,
You know the exact number. Don't fake.
the 100 and.
Don't fucking fake.
I'm not faking. I'm trying to add it up. I know I have 142K, but I'm about to say like before the 130 something thousand people came along, I think I made more money. I made more money before I went viral than I did.
So
and the reason why I say I made more money because I created a lane for those followers that started with me. These new followers, they're coming for a different reason. Like they're coming for motivational stuff, to hear me talk my shit and for me to inspire people. But the people that were there for me prior to that were there, in the beginning, they seen like the bottom. Like when I first started doing comedy in my car, to working in the medical and the dental field and wearing scrubs, to getting fired from my job, to starting my lash business, to starting These by Donnie. Those people were there for all of that. These new people, they supported that. Like they know me from the very bottom. The new people, they just know the current me. They don't know the hustle. And people think that, oh, you got all these followers, so I know, you make a ton of money. It's not like that. It's not. I made so much more money prior to me going viral.
That's interesting. Yeah. So I got a question. Since you're a lash tech, right? Why y'all can't do your own lashes?
Because your eyes have to be closed.
For real? That's all right. You can't do it with your eyes closed. Yeah. Your lashes look good though. Who you go to?
Wings by Lee.
All right, that's all right. Then you gonna look at the camera and shit. Shout out to her. That's all right. They cool.
But yeah, It's,
so what was the hardest part for you? Because I know you lost a lot of friends on the way.
You know what? I never was a person who had a lot of friends. I never was that girl.
What's going on with you?
Nothing.
You ain't got no friends.
I just never been.
You don't got a boyfriend. What you do?
I don't that. No.
I was gonna flirt the rest of the. I'm scared now at this point. I don't want
no.
no.
Now you scared because you're like, all right, but you got no.
There's something going on.
Something wrong with you.
There's something going on, yeah.
I just never was a girl.
Something going on.
I just never been that person who clicked up with a lot of women, a lot of girls. It's just never been me. I have those people that you just been around for a really long time. The people that's been in my space and around me have been around me for at least 7+ years. Like me and my best friend, we've been best friends since 8th grade. One of my homegirls, my other close friend, it's been 12 years. And then my closest male friend, Simon, 7 years, 5 years, 7 years now. And then I got a couple people, but the smaller the circle, the better. Everybody can't go. So I have experienced that.
Oh, that for a fact.
People that just congratulate you out the blue, and now all of a sudden want to click up with you, want to be around you, and see what you got.
Who you sneak dissing?
I don't sneak dissing nobody.
You ain't say direct. You say people. You ain't say no fucking name.
Why not say names?
I'm just letting you go.
Now you trying to
sneak this is the dodge. This is that. I bet this get edited.
I bet it won't. No, but seriously.
Oh man.
You haven't experienced that, like people that you don't talk to on a day-to-day. As soon as you hit the viral moments, it's like, I see you doing that, motherfucker. Let me know if you want. Let's work.
I mean, I experienced that, but I also been. You said February you went viral. You gotta think I was popular when it first started, so it was
it's been a while for you.
All right, so basically, now I'm good and I got that water in my system. So, you know, I had 50K on the gram before it was a thing, so I never really got the experience what you experienced. Like people wasn't messing with you at first and then boom. See, I'm still in a transition where everybody was equal. It wasn't no social media that you was super powerful. Facebook, you only had to get a little bit of friends for it not even to go no more.
Right.
So you only, what was like 1,500 at first or something like that? And it was like, all right, I got 1,500. Everybody had 1,500, so it wasn't like you was better than the next person.
Right.
And it wasn't even going on followers because you had to be that person's friend back. So it was like, it wasn't really him. Twitter came out and people really wasn't, you ain't have no blue check unless you was really a celebrity. They wouldn't let comedians and bike riders and people, you know, motivational speakers and shit just get blue check. I'm just saying. Like that. I'm just saying I had to. Yeah. Hey, you ain't gonna do it to me. So I'm just adding. Don't mind at first, make it look good. That's cool. Yeah, I pay attention a lot. So I told you, I wore my shoes because you wore your shoes.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just saying. All right, so yeah, basically it went there. So I ain't experienced what you experienced with the people trying to come back into your life. Because I'm still young, so everybody was still there. If not, all my friends was locked up and dead, so it was like I was always around them.
Yeah, and maybe because social media back then wasn't, I don't want to say as popular as it is today, but it probably wasn't as popular.
It was popular, but it's more ways to get some money. People always say cloud chasing and stuff, but to be honest with you, it's more platforms now. To be honest with you, like,
so it's a lot of competition. So people's eyes aren't just solely on just
one thing you're not gonna do.
So at one point it was just solely on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more stuff that came out, so you good. You hitting the right little spot, y'all.
Yeah.
How bad I scared you?
I can't with you.
All right.
Yeah, I never hung around. Like I said, I never clicked up with a whole bunch of people. That's just never been my style. There's nothing wrong with me. I just never been that girl that just fucking. You think something wrong with me because I don't hang with a bunch of people?
I ain't say that. I ain't never say that. I don't hang with a bunch of people. You say you don't got no friends, but one, two, and that was that.
That's enough. I feel like this when God gives you one good person, consider yourself blessed. One good person who can do almost everything. I don't have just one friend. I have.
That's all right, yeah. You gotta put the words together and make it sound sweet, yeah. That is all right. People probably like, yeah, girl, speak the truth. Fuck no. She got two fucking friends. It's something going on.
No. I have about a strong 5 friends.
Oh, that's cool. That's what I got. That's what I got. So that's cool. Exactly. But you made it seem like it was only 1, 2.
No, I didn't. You
did. All right. Well, all right.
I have a few friends, and I'm cool with that. No, I'm not dating anybody. I don't care to date nobody.
I ain't asked you that yet. That means you want to make it be known. And you is dating somebody.
I'm not. Who am I dating?
Yourself. Because obviously you can't get over the hump. So, no, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
So because I ain't dating nobody, something wrong with me too?
No, yeah, something's wrong with you. Yeah,
okay, so are you dating anybody?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Wait a minute.
Like 25. Like, no, I'm playing.
No, you dead ass serious.
Look at you. I don't even got time to date 25 people. Yeah, I'm too busy.
You dating?
Dating. If you consider dating as like, am I fucking people? Yes. But if you consider dating like, am I about to take something serious?
No. So you don't have that one person that you dating exclusively.
All right, look, I had the one person I was dating exclusively. We really
before the interview, like
no, not before I walked through the door.
So you about to get
probably like a couple months ago. I mean, I'm talking to my baby mother, and we was just like on the good, but then like I did some stuff. Okay. Like I was going through depression, so I just like drove her away type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Projected it onto her.
I just like put my plate. Like, nigga, you gonna take this plate. You feel me? When she ain't never do nothing. She ain't do nothing wrong with me. You feel what I'm saying?
So
like,
what made you suffer from depression? Like, what caused it?
The case.
Let's talk about that, the alleged.
I'm gonna tell you, I got you.
That's what, the people want to know, like, allegedly. What the fuck made you? I mean, that's what they say.
I got you. I love they say, because you know about they say.
Listen.
You never gonna get you're not gonna get the truth until the source get there.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first looked into that shit, I was like, yeah, I'm about to put my shit out back around the corner.
But you know what I mean? Look, let me tell you the downs from this shit.
There's a bunch of Hondas. I ain't got one of them, but just in case this motherfucker try to switch it up.
Yeah. All right, so look, Prince George's County, been doing like investigations on, that.
Right.
So, long story short, this didn't start when I got locked up though. That's what I'm saying. It's just that I was just the idiot who got caught that was popular. So long story short, it been happening. And like, I don't know who got caught and stuff, but I see, like I got to come into my phone. You can look at my phone right now. Any major news in the DMV area, it pops at the top of both of them phones. Doom, doom. So I read it, put it back, put the screen back up. That's just me though. I'm on top of it because I be wanting to know. Yeah. Like when you in the streets, sometimes you ride around with weed in your car and you go to a jurisdiction that's gonna lock you up for that weed. You feel what I'm saying? You can go to something that's gonna dump it out. Or you go to something that's gonna say, man, it's only a couple J's, get the fuck on. Yeah. You feel me? So you never know. So I'm always on point. Always be reading like all the time. So basically, I seen it. Like PG was investigating some shit like that. So I used to steal tires that I got locked up for in Virginia. That's the reason I stopped doing it, because I got locked up, of course. That's how it normally be. So I'm stealing tires.
You used to steal them, or do you still?
No, I'm good now. I got it. We're gonna talk about that later.
Now.
I got you.
I got all 4 of my motherfucking tires.
But it wasn't like it was.
Let me tell you this.
It was just. I look, everybody got their own little hustle though, but
yeah.
So look.
Listen to that 4 tires. Y'all here go 4 tires. I go out this motherfucker, I'm missing 3 tomorrow.
No, I ain't taking 3. That's dead. What you gonna do with 3? Find me a 3 driving car.
You know, like you got a bike. You fucking gonna start some new shit.
No, I can't do it. Shit, I ain't gonna ride with one rotor. 3 wheels, dead.
No, one rotor.
I might could do it too, because I might could wheelie my way all the way through the city without even dropping it. So that's not.
Yeah, make sure when you looking for them, don't look at my car.
So I in Virginia, basically, I got incarcerated for stealing some tires. So when I did that, I was thinking in my head, oh shit, well, that right there was enough for PG County to be like, we're going to investigate people who steal stuff. Long story short. Just like if your stuff gets stolen tomorrow, the first thing you're going to call and say, oh, well, I know he got caught 5 years ago from doing this, or 3 years ago from doing this. I remember that. So I'm going to call him or investigate him and see what's going on. Long story short, they did an investigation. I got locked up for allegedly doing it. This is not even this year. This is last year.
Okay.
Last year, May.
Okay.
I got locked up. You can go on case search, whatever. Long story short, I got a bond. I come home on bond. Long story short, and when I came on bond, it was like an ongoing investigation.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So then, when I got locked up for the new charge or whatever, it was like one of them situations where I get in the interrogation room with the detectives. They just right to the point with it, like, you done been here a million times. Like, we know you ain't gonna say nothing, so I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. We know your Instagram. We know you almost got 100K on the gram. I'm a cool dude. I'm telling him, like, listen, bro, like, this is it. I ain't about to do nothing wild no more. I want my lawyer. That's that. Y'all can do what y'all want. I want my lawyer. They was actually no funny shit. People can say what they want. They was actually cool and right to the point. They didn't want to do no paperwork. But it was one that was just like determined to, like,
Try to get it about you.
I'm gonna get, this one is him. So I'm just sitting like, bro, they knew me for years. I've been getting in trouble my whole life, bro. They knows me. 1, 2, 3, 4. They knows me. Where I hang at, bro? Here. Where I live at? Here. Where my bitch live at? Here. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all know me. Y'all know what kind of cars I drive. I can't even do nothing wrong for it because y'all own me. You feel what I'm saying? You can feel the heat when it's on you. Long story short, they tell you when to stop. Yeah. Long story short, they basically interrogated me and the dude just kept it 100. You're a smart ass, but I need to know what's going on or we're going to blow it up. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to blow this up on the news. You feel me? This is going to get blown up. So I'm like, I don't care. Right. Yeah. It is what it is. So I get processed, whatever, Like I said again, the ones that actually locked me up was actually cool. The detective didn't give a fuck. They was ready to go home. He was trying to go to his anniversary dinner. Listen, brother, come to the precinct. We got to wait for them people to come transport you. And man, all right, cool. He was cool. Hurry up and process me too. So I got in there, I got in there, whatever. So I get processed in. I get a bond, but I ain't make the cut. So I had to actually go, back there. But then I had a hold from another county. And this is a part of him saying I'm going to blow it up. Because in Maryland, you actually can run everything combined in Maryland. But he was being so much an asshole. They did whatever they did. Now Montgomery County is giving me a warrant in PG County. So now I got to sit in jail anyway. Yeah. So I paid my bond. Bond was only $10,000. You can Google it, whatever. I paid my bond. They went to my house, didn't find nothing. They took my cars, whatever. Took everything from me for real. So I paid my bond. I'm sitting in jail. All I know, we come off a wreck. Of course, I know damn near everybody in jail that's cool as shit. You know, you feel me? It's people you know. What's that fool? Shit, cool and da 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 da. Then you just hear, A2 cell. That's what they do. They don't really call you. They even call you by the last name or they call you by your cell number. A2 cell. Hey, bro, you on the news, bro? So I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck them people. So everybody like, oh, that's my man, slip turn. I go downstairs, imagine I'm not home. I'm not home to see what's going on the social media.
Right.
So I'm in jail thinking, I don't give a fuck, bro. Prove that shit, nigga. You know what the fuck going on. It is what it is. So I'm faking. They like, oh yeah, damn fool. Damn fool, they said this and that, man. How much them Jones causing? Damn, that's some smart ass shit, bro. You know, criminals start thinking about new hustles and shit. After they find out something, they like, damn, bro, like, it's funny, but shit, that's some smart shit.
I thought about it. Okay, I'm like, I didn't think about it, but I was over here like, how much this motherfucker?
I mean, if you want to be technical, we
32, 31.
Yeah, but that's what the news say though.
32 times if I sell them for me.
If you, all right, just think about it in your head. There you go. Just think about it in your head. No funny shit. It's basically better than scamming and selling drugs if you want to be technical from the outlook.
Right.
So from like how they put it on the news, even if you don't even make that much off of what they allegedly said I had, you got to think about it. They put what 30-something thousand on the news. You take 13 and you can do 200 each with 13. I get the calculator out for everybody that want to see what that is.
Let me see because I'm gonna say.
Here you go. I got you. 32. No, my bad. 13. What number we say we gonna go with? 200, 250. Which one?
250. We going with 250.
We could just say two. Oh, I said 205. We gonna go with 205. That's that in one night. You feel what I'm saying? But then they saying like, oh, you allegedly took over 100. So we can go with the 100 number in like 6 months. So you go with 100 and then you times 250. They say in 6 months I made $250,000. Like where? Why am I in the hood? Where? Tell me where the 250 went.
Right. Let me know what.
I mean, my car only 40,000. My other car only 20,000. My other car only like 1,700. Shit. My bike only $3,000. Where the 250? I live in an apartment. Shit. I'm back on rent a month. Where's the 250?
You hustling backwards, bro.
Where the 250? I mean, the bank account. When I got locked up, I felt some type of way when I got locked up because the bank account was low. It's like 8,500. I got jewelry that cost more than 8,500. So I'm like, oh shit, all right, 8,500. That ain't that much. So now what's my backup plan? What I'm gonna do as a man, just in case I get locked up, or just in case, I get convicted of it, long story short. So I ain't know what to do when I came home. We're gonna get back to the jail thing and what's really going on. So I posted got held because of my history. Yeah. But I lucked out COVID. So it was like, you got a non-violent charge, we are giving you a bond. And then when I got to Montgomery County, they was just like, oh, well, we're going to give you a secured bond since PG County gave you a $10,000 secured bond. So if you miss a court date, you owe us $10,000. And they like, if you don't go show up to court, we revoke your bond, you get locked up, basically. So I got one of them situations where I can't really skip court, skip town type shit. I mean, I wasn't going to do it anyway, but, so that's how I went with how I got released. You feel what I'm saying? I come home, I go right to T-Mobile. I'm going to go buy me a phone. I get the phone calls from my baby mothers, like, yeah, bro, we was arguing in the comments. All your friends taking up for you. Say Cheese TV, the Joan on New York, then post you. They got like 4 million people in the comments, laughing and joking and people. Like, so I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care social media. Yeah. So it didn't never hurt me saying that people that I didn't know, but it hurt me more saying people thought rooting for my downfall. That was the killer. So when I look on the like people was deleting their comments, but I seen it all. You feel me? I seen it all. I seen people from my neighborhood. I seen people I rode bikes with. I had people around me telling me no funny shit like, yeah, like I heard a whisper, yeah, he gonna get locked up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, when you hear stuff like that with people that you think.
People be, what I notice about people who do that is that they be rooting for you and they be so happy for you until it happens, right? But the moment that you quit the position, they're gonna be the first one applying for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's it.
How it go.
But that's how life.
They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait.
That's how life is, though. Let me tell you how life works so good, though, and so back, the ups and downs, right? Yeah. So when I got locked up, I came home. I went through a little depressive stage because lawyer wanted 25 bands. I told you I had 85 in my account, and then I don't got like no backbone that I can just be like. Except for my best friend. If I ask him for whatever, my best friend Tay, I ask him for whatever. Give me 20,000, Tay, or 10,000, whatever I ask for. Tay is going to sit there and be like, listen, bro, I'm going to give it to you, but he going to make sure I do the right thing with it. Like he, my backbone. Yeah. You feel like I can fall back on him, but I don't got nobody for real. He got his own situation going on. So when I came home, I was like, damn, I got to find a plan. What am I going to do with this? I got it, but am I going to fumble it? am I going to put myself in position? And that's basically what I did, but put myself in position, people didn't understand. It took a lot of sacrificing, getting rid of friends, stop hanging with people, sacrificing really good ass bonds.
Yeah.
Because you got to know what's good for you and your family at the end of the day. And there's some shit that I learned. Like you always abide by the street laws. Like, all right, that's your man. You don't supposed to fuck. You supposed to always be down for your day ones and shit like that. But then sometimes you gotta start looking at shit like, can y'all have the same conversations now? Like, can you sit in the room with him and have the same exact conversation on a business plan? Like, I can sit in the room and talk about selling pounds all day, or coke, or whatever, perks, whatever. That's easy. Yeah, bro, I can do this, and that, and we're gonna get this much money. That's cool. All right, let's do it. Boom, brain power. We good. We out here.
Right.
But could you sit down and say, hey, bro, look, this is how you make a website. Damn, hey, help me make this website, bro. Hey, when I finish this website, put up with me to go buy this, and that, some socks or detergent, or in my case, bundles of hair. Yeah. Put up for these bundles of hair, and we can, if we combine our money together and put up for the bundles of hair, it's like selling weed. So you got to think about it.
And it's legit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you gotta get smart with the people you're around. And when you keep hearing people ignore the signs, like when you tell a nigga, look, bro, I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your money, but if I had this much, because I was around people that was actually fortunate when I was fucked up, and I had the way in my mind. So in the way in my mind, I'm like, damn, we can get in position, bro. Just let me be your brains. You can front it, and I can get back. You can get back. We legit. And then you say it over and over and keep punching it for months, and they don't listen to you. They don't listen to you, but then they start saying little shit like, oh, this nigga really went to go buy some bundles. Oh, this nigga really sat down and learned how to create a website on his own.
So it took for you to lose it all.
Basically, lost my, my child's, I told you I drove her away over depression. And then like the females I was talking to, I was just like being arrogant, like needy and shit like that. Man, bring me some food. And then if they didn't do it, I was mad.
Were you talking to these women while you was with your baby? Well, after you stopped dealing with your baby mother when you was going through the depression as void fillers?
No, but see, the thing about it, I stopped talking to them when I was done with my baby. We never was like together though, so it was like everything was on and off.
Okay, so once you drove your baby mother away due to the fact that you were going through the depression, and you're now talking to, were you dealing with other girls to help fill the void?
Yes, but she knew it though. Yeah. It wasn't no secret. She knew it, but it was like, I got to the point when I was being disrespectful. Like, I love Shorty, but I was coming out 6 a.m. Even though I ain't do nothing that night, but 6 a.m. Yeah. And then then you had other times where I do something, and then like, I come home, get in the shower, won't touch her and stuff like that. I ain't never really go bust nobody and then come home and bust her though. I wasn't into that because she'd know anyway. Okay. So, girls know, I promise you. So I just was doing little shit, but she knew, she ain't a dumb girl, but it was like at the same time, she was going through her own problems too. So it was like, damn, I'm gonna try to help them because I see the good in them, because I had good ideas, good intentions, but I was going through something. So when you go through something, you lose it all, but you can watch everybody talk about you when you lose it all. Oh yeah. It's the worst.
That's because, some people, misery loves company, number one. And some people, they be low-key miserable. And what I've experienced before with someone who was really, really close to me is that when I was going through, because I got fired from my job and I was like really, really fucked up 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, when I was going through that really, really, really hard time, she was there. Like I'm talking about like, she was there through everything. The moment I got up, the support went bye-bye. It went bye-bye. And it's because, everybody wants to see you win, but that's what they say until it starts to happen for you because it ain't them. And then, everybody can't go. And I think that sometimes God will put you in these positions when he knows that these people are going to make you derail from whatever his plan is for you. He's going to start showing you all the red flags.
I seen it with females too.
Oh, yeah.
Females, I used to go to the club, fuck it up, spend $2,500, $3K by myself. Me and my man put up, and me and Tay, or, my good Capitol Heights man, whatever, we put up, fuck the club up, look sweet. Bitches there, they trying to suck dick out to the club, they trying to do whatever they want to do with you. You do all that, and then when something happen, it's like roaches. It's like roaches when you turn on the light. You feel what I'm saying? It's going down. So I witnessed it, and I didn't understand either. I still ain't understand, because I felt like when I was going through depression, I wanted to stay around people because to help my pain, but that wasn't what it was. The thing was, I had to eliminate people. Oh yeah, and sit in that fucking house.
Absolutely, you have to sit through and be vulnerable by yourself.
I started doing shit like, instead of me Googling what happened with this beef with like Soulja Boy and XYZ or
Yeah.
Shaq Glizzy just start beefing with this person or just start beefing. Instead of me going to Googling that stuff, I started going to Googling how to do marketing, how to upload your stuff to this, and that, to Facebook, to this, and that. You feel what I started learning that stuff. And it was like, damn, only person stopping myself right now is myself.
Yeah.
I got the funds for it. I'm
And
scared to
once
take
you
it.
put yourself in that position and you start exposing yourself, like the people that you hang around,
It changed too.
It changes dramatically. The way that you just act, the way you walk into a room, it changes the stuff, the way you travel, the way you eat, the people, even the women, the caliber of women that you now start going after. It looks a lot different because now you expose yourself to a different lifestyle. Like,
So you know what I go up now? At first, I told you already. At first, I used to think she pretty. Oh, that's cool. She got a little fat, little butt. That's all right. Or she popular. I'm gonna go bust the jump. You know, she want to get on the back of my bike and she cute. Bundles looking good. Nails and feet done. I'm fucking. I used to think that.
Right.
But now it's more so of an energy. If you can't, if you don't got that energy and you can't like have a conversation with me, ain't nothing going on for you. Straight to the point. If I can't have like a 30-minute conversation with just in the bed, we can get high and be in the bed just chilling, talking about anything. We can start talking about fucking birds. And we can have that conversation talking about birds back and forth. It's nothing going on for you. Like no funny shit. Like I feel like that's what a soulmate is. Like people get dickmatized a lot or get tricked too. Now, at first I used to lie to all my bitches back in the day. I thought it was like the right thing to do.
Right. Did you say that women get dickmatized? Do you think that
It's a nigga. It's the nigga.
I was having a conversation with somebody this morning.
I'm rooting for my good man, but it's the nigga.
I believe it too, to a certain degree. I think it can be both, but I think it's more so the male than it is the female.
No, it's like 90% of the male. Don't funny shit.
I agree.
You gotta think a male put a girl in a position where she gotta make a choice all the time. They don't do what I do. So I tell the truth to them so they can make their own choice to leave or stay.
Absolutely.
So look, I'm fucking like if I was to talk to you and you ask me, yeah, what you doing right now? Look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking 2 girls. And I mean I text Endless Jones, but you know that's that's what's going on. So you got the opportunity to say, oh now you fucking 2 bitches.
Really
I don't want that. You feel what I'm saying? You give a girl a choice. So if a girl chooses to be like, I fuck with that, he told the truth, I'm gonna deal with that. Instead of not knowing that a nigga's fucking 2 girls, got a baby mother or got 3 side bitches, and you fucking them thinking that's everything. A man takes away that choice. So long story short, it's 90% of the males. And then if he fuck you good, it's even worse.
And then I also think that, a lot of men do a lot to get pussy. You do all of this stuff. Listen, from my personal experience, I think that a lot of men do a lot to get pussy. First of all, a lot of men give these girls that they just fucking girlfriend privileges.
Listen.
When you just want to fuck.
Don't say a lot of people.
And then the moment that you fuck, the niggas and the bitches start acting up. The niggas want to be like, you changed once I got the dick. No, nigga, you changed once you got the pussy because you was doing everything in your power to get
it, pussy. Yes, what it is.
And now women need
women need to really like cherish who they open their legs with. For real.
Absolutely.
Like me a year ago, I ain't gonna say yeah, I'm gonna keep it a stock with you. Me 3 months ago wasn't a good choice for you to open your legs up to me. Like now looking back, it's like, all right, everybody that did, it's probably a good choice now because I ain't gonna say I'm a changed man, I'm more understanding. Like, people say woke, they use that word a lot, stay woke. Yeah. You could be woke, but are you aware? That's the main thing. It's 2 different things. Woke means I seen this, I'm woke. No. Are you aware? Do you understand what's going on?
So do you feel like you now do what works or you do what's right?
Nah, I do what's right now. Yeah. I swear. That's why my body count low now. That's why I don't got nothing.
Low I don't really. 60 days.
Yeah, huh? Oh. You said it don't count after 60 days.
Yeah, don't. Been low.
No, I think. 60 days. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean.
30 days.
I got somebody that I be fucking around with. She cool. I fuck with her, bro. She cool. Got a good vibe. Okay. My man, cousin, or whatever. But like.
So you have somebody special? Right?
No, I'm just saying it's like one of them things where like I'm fucking. She cool.
Okay.
But it ain't like giving. It's we about to go together. Like we just, she more of a good ass friend that talk to me and stuff like that, and then like cuss me out when I do dumb shit. Like I like a girl to not let me run over top of her. Don't let me tell you go sit in the corner. No, tell me, bitch, you can come with me if I sit in the corner. The fuck is wrong with you?
You used to be like that?
Nah, I ain't a violent woman beat ass nigga. No, I'm too goofy for that. Come on now. Not for real, I'm too goofy for that. I was just saying. But nah, it's like with relationships. Even for, for women, like you can't really go in a relationship trying to control something. That's where you go wrong. because it takes away what who a girl is. Because if I try to like tell you, I don't want you to do talk shows no more, we can't talk. First of all, if you listen to me, you're a fucking fool. Number one, I gotta love you for you. If you want to sit on this motherfucker and interview Tom, Dick, and Harry, that's what the fuck you gonna do.
And if that's not something that you don't, if that's something that you don't like, then you just don't bother.
If it's something that I don't trust you and I don't like, my ass gonna be sitting over there with a dude recording that, sitting on that motherfucking couch looking at every fucking move like this.
First of all,
The
if
fuck
it's
you think
something that you don't like, then you just don't need to be affiliated with.
Now you gotta support your
Now that's different. Now, that's different. You may not agree with what's happening, but if you don't necessarily, I'm not dealing with something that I don't like, period. But it wouldn't even get to the point where we even in a relationship.
Yeah, that's how I feel
Because
too.
that's a non-negotiable.
But I'm scared of relationships. I ain't have a relationship in like 5 years.
What makes you scared of it?
It's like 5 years, literally.
Why are you scared of being in a relationship? Then you're gonna fail?
Hell no. That's the least.
Okay.
At first I didn't trust myself.
Ooh, why didn't you?
Because I knew what I was gonna do.
Okay.
Why would I even do that to you? I know I'm going to bust this and bust that while we in a relationship if the opportunity present myself. Why I do that? But then I start like lying to myself after that. Like, look for a girl who like girls, so you can just have an excuse to cheat. Bring her home. Try to bring her home. Have an excuse to cheat.
Right.
But now it's like it ain't even about that no more. Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But at the end of the day, it's more so about having somebody that love you for you and you love them for them.
Well, look at that.
That's it. If you love me for me, that's just that. Come on, you better stop what you do. This fucking camera cut off. Restaurants ain't closed yet. This camera cut off.
No, I think that's rough though.
Nah, it's cool.
But
That's
you can
real.
be transparent about that because a lot of men not gonna say, but I can't be in a relationship because I know I'm not gonna be the man that she needs me to be because I'm gonna be out here.
But then I ain't all perfect though. Like I was a bad father and all that for a long time. Like I thought giving money to my kids' mother and stuff was like him. That's it. Give him money and I can go out. I was going out of town for weeks at a time. I was on the road, fucking with Meek, going to live. Meek Mills at Rick Ross mansion. Like I was doing it, going out of town with my bike life cruise, going everywhere. Houston, LA, New Orleans, everywhere.
The nerve.
I was just gone. And I was really like on the air. I could pull up this, Apple don't lie. It snitches on you. So you could put up the wallet from 5-6 years ago and show you all the American Airlines tickets.
Yeah.
So long story short, I was every Monday, Tuesday, we was coming back home from DC, leaving for Miami on Friday type shit.
So it made you say, but I don't want to do this no more.
So this what really happened though. At first, I never clout chased it. That's where people hated me from. Because it was like, the celebrities fuck with me for me. So I was cool there. But then people hated me because I was around everything that could have got me where I needed to be at. But I didn't know where I needed to be at. Like I didn't want what they had. I didn't want to be a rapper. I can start rapping right now. It's about clout. So long story short, I got 90K. I can just make a diss song going. That's it. A diss song going somebody I know.
Sound dumb.
I'm good friends with 3 Black. I'm good friends with 3 Black. That's my motherfucking man, literally. I'll make a diss song with 3 Black now, and everybody know both of us. The shit is gonna go viral. I'm gonna be a rapper. Okay. And everybody gonna love me just for that. Right. But that's negativity. Yeah. But why say cheese? Don't post me because I just got locked up and now I'm on the right path and I just started a hair business. It gotta be negative.
Black people, I'm sorry, a lot of us in this culture, a lot of black people love toxicity. That's why places like Shade Room and a lot of these other black bloggers and stuff like that, they get a lot of attention because black people like toxicity. They love some negative bullshit until it's them.
See, I don't really care about the negativity, but I'm real toxic though. I'm way very toxic. So I understand why people blow.
Toxic like how?
You say,
what are you doing? What's so toxic?
You say, you say Kevin Gates got a little joint out right now.
No, I want to know what is his so toxic?
I'm just saying, Kevin Gates got a little meme out right now. It's working out.
What is the meme?
What? I'm a little toxic, but you gonna love it over here. I swear to God, you hear me? That's it. But nah, all jokes aside though, everybody do like the negative, cause that's how I was just looking at it when I was like doing my headband. It's like, oh shit. When I posted when I was with Lil Durk a month ago, 2 months ago, and all they did was see a clip of me dap Lil Durk up while he's outside the car.
A ton of likes, a ton of shares.
And the bitches was flooding my DM.
Here come
What's up with you? What's up with this? What's up with you? When I started something positive, I started my own website.
Oh yeah.
And all this, it's like it's not Durk dapping Lil Durk up.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna benefit from that.
If you don't have nobody major or somebody of a high profile to solidify or stamp who you are, you're not and void. You ain't shit. Same thing for me. That's how I felt like for a long time when it came to comedy. Before I was like, you know what, I'm gonna step out of it because I felt like, these niggas wasn't fucking with me. The people in the area just wasn't fucking with me. The moment I created my own lane.
That's how it always started.
Here they come. If you need me, I'm there for you. I got you. You need me to get on the show, I'm
you funny as shit, yeah.
No, nigga, you niggas want to shoot with me in the gym. And I would never forget that. I ain't gonna ever take no money out of nobody pocket, but I just never forget those people who doubted me at the end. And then when the shade room and the viral moments came, I'm so proud of you. You ain't fucking proud of me.
You proud of a person because they went viral on the internet instead of supporting what the fuck they got going on. If you proud of me, show me. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me you proud of me. I'm sorry.
I think people do that shit for self-gratification. It's like people that you know that don't fuck with you. As soon as somebody close to you die, you get all the phone calls. My condolences. If you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me the long way. Because if I don't fuck with you and your mama die tomorrow, I'm not calling to say I'm sending my condolences, bro.
Man, that's the worst feeling because you know I went through that. I went through it. Yeah. It was like
somebody so close to you like that.
Yeah, I went through it. I ain't gonna hold you. That was like one of the. I ain't gonna say one of it. It was like the worst day of my life. Like, it was unbelievable when you just like when you say it, it's like, damn, P died? It's like, all right, you said P died, all right, P died. Then you just, for me, it was like, nigga,
y'all was like
my right-hand man.
See, POLO hit up 28.
It's like no funny, bro. Everybody love him. Like, I would never take nobody friendship away or girlfriend away because he had allegations or whatever. But Tay and P and me was like, we kept each other together. Yeah. So it was like, man, when I was going on the trips to Rick Ross' house, I was with him. That's who I was with all the time. We was hanging with COT too. He died too. Everybody know Cliff. Rest in peace to my dog. Like, we was on the road going on endless trips together, and like, I knew him and he knew me. Like, everything was like really night and day. He was the charming, he gonna give you the charm. You're not gonna know nothing about it. And then I'm like the aggressive, so it was like for me to lose that, it hurt too bad. Like, I found myself doing stuff I never would do in my life. I never smoked, ever. Everybody will tell you, I never smoked. I barely drank. I used to pull my leg out when I went to the club just to fake, say I got money type shit. I used to fake get drunk, you feel me? But when that happened, it was like, I found myself start smoking every day and drinking it to try to not think about it.
To numb the pain.
Yeah, but it wasn't working because it was like, everybody around me was reaching out, and it was like I seen the fakeness. I seen the people who used to talk about it, who gets to the funeral and fake cry and this and that. But I'm quiet with. I'm just like, cool. Me and Pete wasn't like, we just got on great terms because we used to beef a lot, and that's what best friends do. I just got mad at him over like literally nothing. He got mad over like literally nothing, like nothing, like some shit. Like, we was in Atlanta one time and we needed our bikes taken back home. He 30 minutes away. He like, well, I gotta go see my PO in the morning. We gone already. I'm like, bro, you 30 minutes away. Our bike's stuck down Atlanta. He left. Long story short, I hold it a grudge for no reason. You know why though? Because I felt like we were still safe though. We was good. We ended up finding the truck 2 minutes later. Dude came and picked us up. We got our bike safe. I hold it a grudge against him for like 6 months. We was around each other and wasn't talking. People was trying to get us to talk and all that, getting us in the same room, and I just get around. I just be sneak dissing him. Yeah, man, y'all got bitch ass niggas pulling up and shit. This and that. Because he wasn't like, I was the Southeast, he wasn't a bitch though, but I was like the Southeast aggressive person. And he was like,
more calm.
Yeah, he was a calm, chill. He ain't trying to do none of that. He more the nigga like, hey, fool, let's go here. And I got 18 bitches for us, fool. He one of them. He wanted to have some fun and enjoy his life. That's all he wanted to do was make you laugh and enjoy his life. That's it. So I'm more of a taking it serious. He more not giving a fuck. So that made me mad that he didn't care that I was mad. And that was my friend. Like, you don't care that I'm mad? Urgh. I'm holding the grudge longer. So that's how we used to be. And then like, when we got back cool, it was like, nigga, I want to fucking cry when we got back cool because it was like the first day we missed a beat. We got that first talk here. Yeah. He was like, hey, you finished talking to me, bro? Because it was like the funniest moment. We had a long talk about a lot of stuff. And then we start reminiscing, and I did it. What you call? You did? I ain't the friend. For real? Oh, yeah. I did too. Damn, fool, you my man. Hey, bro, man, look, I got such and such of them. They got a hotel right now. Man, what you want to do? Let me go pop my car around with you. We ain't missed a beat. So it was like, when we got back friends, he started rapping. It was like, we didn't miss a single lick. I faked like I didn't want to listen to his music. The whole time I'm in the house behind closed doors. Oh, yeah, my man cranked. I wouldn't tell my friends I know all the lyrics though, but I'm just in the cut like, oh yeah, that just crank, yeah. So then, we got back cool, and then when we was basically at the best of all our friendships, like we had a little crew, we all like a crew, like family. The people who I say, that's my family that was there for me. Uncle Russ, Jeff, Smack, Tay, P, Tone, like we got a little joint. Noah, we got a little joint together. I don't want to miss nobody because they're going to cry when they see it. Scooby, you feel what I'm saying? You know how niggas, you didn't say my name. But y'all know what it is. Squat, all right. Moopy Ugg, okay. So basically, we got a little something going on. We try to make brands. We trying to do something positive. So like we got back together and we had this brand. We was at our peak. Like we did features with people. We had shows. So we had the peak. Like we about to go do a feature with the dude that killed Bankroll Fresh. I don't know if you know him or not, but he like cool and down there. And then we did something with Eurogatti. So we about to do another feature. We about to pay like $10,000 for a feature to get him on mainstream. So in the midst of that, it's like, I never forget it, bro. He called me that night he died. Yeah, bro, I'm with such and such. The other girl wasn't trying to let me fuck anyway, because I already tried. She wasn't trying to let me go. So I'm like, I'm not about to go with you, bro. I'm not doing it. I go to the casino with my twin friends. We in the casino and we losing our money and shit. And then I got the phone call. Like they ain't even call the police first. Bruh, where you at? Hey, bro, they was just shooting P head. Then I hear him say he hit in his hand. So I'm like, all right, man, just tell me what hospital y'all going to. So I hang the phone up. So I get to talking shit. Fuck you doing around there anyway? They out there shooting, he ain't even beefing, and he got hit in his fucking hand. Come on, y'all. I leave, I lost like 500. I leave, they losing too. So I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm gone. Come on, y'all, I'm about to see what hospital this nigga at. So I get to walking out. I about to get to the elevators. I get the second phone call. Yeah, you heard what happened and shit? Yeah, I heard what happened. I'm about to be on the way up there now and shit. Damn, that's fucked up. I'm sorry, fool, for your loss. Whatever. Click. Call Tay. That's my other best friend. Brrr, Tay. Fool. I'm fucked up, fool. What the fuck? Yeah, Jeff already up there, fool. I'm like, all right. I call my cousin. I called him. He like, yeah, bro, I did everything I could, fool. He gone. He right here in my hand. So I'm on the phone while P's in his hand. I'm like, what you mean? He got shot in the back of his head. So I thought they said hand, but they said head. But they was on the phone like snippering, like you crying. Like he got shot in his hand. You feel what I'm saying? But he said hand instead of, he said head instead of hand. So I just froze. Like I couldn't even walk. I was like, it ain't true. I don't give a fuck. It ain't true. It's not true. I still couldn't walk though. So then I go on Instagram, like, no, somebody gonna post it. Nobody posted, I'm good. It's like 5 minutes after this, 6 minutes after his death. Nobody posting, I'm good. I get the next phone call. Hey, bro, he gone. There's nothing we can do for him. I'm sitting right here with him, blood on my shirt. There's nothing I can do for him. The ambulance not here yet. Police here, ambulance not here. He dead, bro. So then I lost it. Like, I ain't even cried when my father died. I cried, bro. Like, I got in my car and I did like 170 miles per hour with 495 to go nowhere. All I did was go around where they at, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go in the house because I don't know what to do. So I just went with my girlfriend at the time, and I was just living on Virginia, on Woodbridge. So when I went in the house, I made the post and just turned my phone off. I was like, nah, I can't live with that. I got in the shower, I just cried for a long ass time. I didn't understand at first. But then like, the funeral was what got me aware, like what's really going on. Because you hear the whispers, like what people used to be mean to my man. Used to call him a pedophile and stuff like that because he got a allegedly rape charge where he got locked up for what he really didn't know. Girl was sweet, niggas was busting her. He bust her. She got caught with him busting her. Nah, I ain't tell him to do it. He got caught in the situation. So, I heard all the whispers, bro. Like when we got put on the news together, the first time we got put on the news together for talking to police. Back and forth. We got locked up for it together. He didn't tell on me or nothing. He was on probation too. And he told me in my face, like, I got 10 years back up, bro. I said, I take all the charges. He said, I'm not telling on you. I don't care what you say. I'm not telling on you. I even try to go make them, I even try to go tell them myself and say, he ain't had nothing to do with nothing. This and that, but they wasn't doing that. No. Shout out to our lawyer McKenna. He got us off, whatever. But you start thinking about stuff, like little things, not even what like the bikes and outside of there, you start thinking about the little things. How this nigga eat pickled eggs and it's funny. How this nigga always got sunflower seeds. You start thinking about that stuff. And then you just put it together like, damn, I don't got nobody to call when I need XYZ. When I just did this accomplishment. And I can't call my man. And it hurt. And you start saying the
It's still
fakeness.
kind of fresh though. It hasn't been that long.
Hey, 3 years.
Yeah. It's still kind of fresh. Did you slip back into a depression state after that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you think that you've healed from that?
Nah,
No.
I never gonna hear from that.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody even close to my man. Like people still chasing what he already did 4 years ago, 3 years ago. It's like it's crazy though, because I see a lot of people that mimic him, but it's cool. You can mimic him because I want his legacy to live on. Like I wanted to live on, but it's not gonna be him.
Yeah.
You can act like him. We say his words every day. We say get it up there and all that. Every day we say his words, but it's not gonna be how he said it. It ain't gonna be like that. To be honest with you, I made the word up and he just said it better than me, so that's his word, straight to the point. So long story short, anybody can never do it like how he did it. So it just is to this second. Like you can't tell me nothing. You can even say I ain't his real friend because you did X, Y, Z. We did shit to each other, but at the end of the day, you don't understand what we went through personally, and that's it. It's just like I look at the text messages all the time. I did the right thing though. I screenshot all our text messages, sent it to my email if I always can have them.
Yeah.
Sent the videos to my email if I always can have them. You can't take that away from me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just basically what it is though, man.
Well, that sucks. Well, you should still have those memories that you can kind of go back to. And you gonna always, be a part of your life. And so,
You lost somebody close to you before?
I did. I just recently lost somebody. I lost my brother.
For
I lost
real?
my
Oh.
brother and my sister.
What happened?
My sister died from cancer in 2015. And then I just lost my brother to violence. He got stabbed in September of this year. And he died. No, he got stabbed. I had a comedy show August the 21st. He didn't come. So he got stabbed the night of my show. Yeah, he got stabbed and then he died. He passed away September the 4th. And we buried him the day before my birthday. So, yeah, I lost people close to me before. We were close. Okay, so me and my brother, we were close, but we weren't really, really, really close as I am to my mom.
You don't know how close you is until you can't have it no more.
Yeah, for sure. But my brother, he spent a lot of times. We were closer when we were like really, really young. But once I got older, I think when I had my daughter, he went to jail for about 15 years, 12 to 15 years, I believe so. So by the time he came home, my daughter was like 15, 16.
So y'all grew the pot a little bit.
Yeah, because of this, the situation. I was fairly young when he got locked up. But with my sister, we had a lot of time together. So yeah, it hurts. It's uncomfortable, but only thing I feel like can help heal with stuff like that is just time and accepting it for what it is.
Yeah, I accepted it. Time, it helps a little bit, but it's like when we do an event now for him, like on his birthday or the ride out that we have, it's like opening it back up. It's like a scab, like it's dead. Then you just cut it back open.
It's like you take the Band-Aid off the wound that hasn't quite healed yet. But
And
that's how you deal with it. That's the challenging part. You have to challenge yourself because it's easy for you to go home and cry and think about it and go back through memories. The challenge is facing it. Like it's so easy for you to do that. But okay, now let's actually face it.
It's hard to move on from that. And
it takes time. It takes a lot of time.
So you say you lost your brother, and I understand you weren't that close. So it's like it's gonna always hurt you though. No funny shit. It's gonna hurt you. I know.
It bothers me because I feel like damn, I wish we could have.
Could did more. That's it.
Yeah,
I feel like that too. Even though we was always together, I still think we should have did more.
Damn, I wish I could have.
We talked about doing a lot of stuff that we didn't do.
Yeah.
Like,
and just for me, what hurts me the most is my dad. Like seeing my dad go through it because I know my dad feels like he has felt them, and he did. He felt them tremendously. And for a long time, I never understood.
You strong to say that though.
I know, right?
You strong.
No, he did. He felt them really bad. And I told him, moment of transparency, Dad, like you felt them. I'm just call a spade. I love you to death, and I never understood like you did, nigga. You didn't fail me. I appreciate you.
That's crazy.
But for real, in the grand scheme of things.
But that's how I be feeling right now though with my kids situation. Like I felt like I wasn't doing nothing. Now I'm like a little hands on because they remember that. Like like what I did. Like so right now, as we speak, I got a babysitter right now to come to do an interview. But at the end of the day, yesterday, I could have like spent a lot of money and looked sweet on the Instagram like how everybody else do. I didn't do that. What I did yesterday was play Monopoly with them and teach them what's the difference between having a lot of money and owning something. Yeah. That's what I told them yesterday. So now they know, well, look, Daddy played with us, and Daddy only had like $600. I had $6,000, but Daddy had 10 properties
Yeah.
that is his. You can't take it from me.
Yeah.
So I had to teach him that like money is cool, but this is better.
Yeah.
Like people be rich.
Yeah.
You gotta have that.
So with my dad's situation, with him losing his kids, like I never understood why for a really, really long time, like my brothers, they couldn't stand me.
I'd see that.
And then
Nobody
I was
likes
the
you.
only girl.
Nobody likes you. I got you. I understand.
No.
Go ahead.
And then my grandmother, she was like, I was her favorite. It was a bunch of boys. It was 4 boys in the house, 3 boys, and me. Like, it was my granny. My granny liked me. And my dad, it was, like I said, for a long time, I never understood why they just didn't like me. My dad was super hands-on when it came to me. He would come pick me up every weekend, every holiday, every Christmas to make sure that I'm straight. And once my brother died, it clicked. I see why. Because it was like, who the hell are you for you to come in here and just allow this? Like, who is she? Like, what is this so special about her for you to do so much for her? And I think that with me, it was like, he had another opportunity to be the father. Because though my brothers, you said, was I jealous?
Yeah, I'm saying like.
No, I could never be jealous.
I'm just asking. I'm saying they was.
They were jealous of it, but I understand why they were jealous. It's because it's like, we've been here. Like, what's up with that? And my brothers lived with us, when we were young. So though my father was there physically, he really wasn't there. And my grandmother enabled him for such a long time by taking care of us and allowing my father to roam the streets. And he's a biker and a fisher. My father, right? He doesn't ride dirt bikes.
What you mean? Don't try to sneak this to me. Don't.
No,
I'm
not
what you mean,
my
biker?
dad. My dad is a biker, but
Like,
he
on a regular
that's
pedal
why I'm
bike?
trying to correct it. Little bicycle.
All right, I get on there with him too.
Yeah, a little 10 speed.
You mad at me?
One of them kind. But but then I understood it once
You went
I had
fishing
my
before?
own kids. Have I been fishing? You used to take me fishing when
I never went fishing, man.
Yeah.
You been whale watching before?
No, I've never done that.
I want to do that shit. They got Joan in Maine right now. I'm dead, so I'm going.
Okay. Well, check it out. Go check it out and tell me what you
I'm
think.
gonna put a video out and just send it to you personally.
So one last question before I let you go. So being as though you have this criminal background and these allegations against you, do you prepare yourself to have a conversation with your children as when they get older and they start Googling you or they start having access to seeing what happened in the
Yeah,
past?
I mean, to be honest with you, my kids at the age right now where they really don't know. They don't know their daddy smoke. They don't know I drink. They don't know nothing. They think their daddy is like,
No, but you do have an older kid, right?
yeah, he 11.
Yeah.
He the only one that actually know.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
But-
when he gets about 15 to 16 years old, do you prepare yourself to have that kind of conversation?
Yeah, I already had the conversation like with the oldest one, but see, they got different mothers, so he's by himself with that mother. Then I got 2 middle ones, and I got 1 newborn. So she wasn't even here yet when that happened.
Yeah.
The 2 middle ones, they don't know, but they are smart. So I can't say certain things around them. So my daughter picked up on when Daddy got locked up before.
Yeah.
So when she kept saying, I kept like lying to her, Daddy never got locked up. Daddy went to college. That's why I got money, and that's why I do this. And my daughter like, I'm gonna believe you because you're my daddy, but in the back of my head, Daddy got locked up.
Right.
So that's how my daughter Skylar is. So my oldest son is like, he don't want to ever think that I'm the worst nigga in the world because I actually taught him a lot. I don't want my son to be a gangster. I don't want him to fight. He weighed like 168, so he big as hell. So I love him how he is. He's smart in school. He got manners. He opened the door for you. He do all that. I don't want him to go and do what I did, or even for football. I don't force him to play football because I'm a football star. Let me turn this off.
Yeah, because you on your balloons.
They is fucking it up, ain't they? So yeah. So basically, I don't want him to follow anything I did. So whatever he want to do, if he want to play soccer, I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna go get me a little hat and whatever, and support him being a soccer player. That's it. Most dads be mad that their son is not good than what they used to be. Damn, you going to play football? They don't even want to play. They want to be a gamer, or they want to do biking or whatever. You can't force it on you.
So what do you have going on? Like, what's new? What we got coming up next for you? Like, what you got cooking up?
So right now, I'm about to be in a non-movie nobody know about.
Okay.
So the first movie I was in is called A Bike Life Stories on Amazon Prime. I was one of the main characters. And I got one coming up right now. And they torn in between the names, but they're going to get it right. But I start shooting in February if I don't go to jail January 13th. If I don't go to jail January 13th, we start shooting in February. So early February. So long story short, I got that coming up. I got 2 more interviews coming up after this. And basically, I'm trying to write a book. So the book I'm trying to do is, I actually probably need your help with that. So the book I'm writing is like I wanted to be nonfiction book and like tell a story, but I'm gonna make it fiction and just spaz it a little bit so nobody won't get incriminated
Right.
and use different names. You feel what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a book and I'm gonna have it on Amazon or whatever. You don't really gotta actually buy a copy, but I learned how to do like digital stuff now. So yeah, it's like it would be an article, whatever. So I'm like working on the positive. So when they do hit my name, it's gonna be like, oh, he did this. I just got a positive interview with NPR. Shout out to D. D is the person who helped me when I was in the depression a lot. She's a reporter, reporter slash camera woman. She's dope. She's really for the soul. And then like she helped me with a lot. Like energy, I got that from her. Giving her a part. It really works. If you wake up mad, you're mad. It could be whoever walked through the door. That's who you're gonna be fucking mad at. You wake up happy, whoever you call first, you're gonna take them bitches out to eat or whatever.
Love your own your happiness and how your day. That's why I wake up every day and say today is gonna be a good day.
Yeah, I always do that too. That's all right.
Yeah.
And then,
we have the hair.
Yeah, then like my bundles. Oh yeah, can you pass me that real quick? You can throw it over here, whatever you want to do. So I sell bundles and bonnets, whatever. I'm a guy, so it's like a little weird.
That's for me.
Yeah, that's for you. But it's like a guy, so it's a little weird. So
make sure y'all check it out. Sky Collection, Beauty Collection.
So yeah, it's a little weird right now because I'm a dude, and it's like I gotta learn what a 18-inch HD transparent closure is, and it's like
but
a dude.
Nails around you, so
I mean, it's cool though, but I mean, I got a lot of help though. Like
you do.
my baby
That's
mother,
awesome,
they
though.
help me. They like, well, you don't want to get that. That is like they still do the negativity thing on Instagram. They look at my Instagram post. That is not what you want, Michael. Don't buy that. Yeah. Buy this or buy that. So like they help me through it all, and then I got people like you that sit there and be like, oh, this is a nice brand of hair, but you're not a woman that'll be like, if you say it's a nice brand of hair, it means something to me, so I know, all right, man, I can get that. I ain't saying you personally, I'm saying a woman like you. You ain't. No, I'm playing this. I'm playing. So if you be like, yeah, it's a nice brand of hair, that's what it is, and you be like, that's all right right there. Or you be like, nah, don't get those. I'm gonna be like, oh, I bet I ain't ordering no more. You can go ahead and open it if you want to.
I'm gonna open it on my own.
Why?
Because I'm gonna do a little razzle dazzle, do something with it.
Oh, you gotta spray that joint out?
No,
I was just asking you, because that part right there is sticking up, so.
it probably is.
Yeah, but that's about it. I just got, hair business. You can check me out at skybeautiescollection.com, Polo King _shorty on the Instagram,
And I'm happy for you. I'm excited. I can't wait to see you win. I can't wait to see you at the top. We're gonna be at the top together.
I'm sure. Oh.
Absolutely, for sure. I'm gonna interview you again in 2 years, and we're gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I'm gonna have one of Rolex.
It is. You could have had one on before the interview.
We're gonna be lit. I'm gonna be
Girls can get Rolex. All they gotta do is just, boom, boom, boom.
I don't have that.
Oh, girls think they can fuck me for bundles. That's dead.
Yeah, I can't fuck with Rolex.
No.
Maybe I don't know if I'm mismanaging my pussy or the niggas that I'm choosing are just broke. That might be it. But I appreciate you for coming and talking to me.
That's all right.
I'm proud of you. I can't, like I said, you're gonna go far. You're gonna be super successful. I just know. And this is gonna happen in divine time. That's why it's happening the way that it's happening, and it's going the way it's going. You had to go through that stuff. Sometimes you got to go through it to get to it. No matter if it's negative.
I'm glad I went through it now. Went through it all.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too. Because now look, if you wouldn't have went through it, we wouldn't have Sky Collection. So, thank you for coming and talking to me. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Every time he always fucking says, and I keep telling him not to say. Thank you guys for tuning in to the We Just Talking podcast episode number 3. Mike says I'm scared of him, but I will see you guys in 2 weeks.